Good evening, everybody. I'd like to call to order the special school board meeting for the Lake County School Board for Monday, September 25th, 2017, for the final budget. This is the meeting that was rescheduled from September 11th, 2017. I declare this meeting as a public hearing of the School Board of Lake County, Florida for the adoption of the final millage rates and the final budget for the 2017-18 fiscal year. Superintendent, please read the statement required on the millage for the record.
First important issue to be discussed is the rollback rate. The rollback rate is defined as the millage rate necessary to generate the same amount of money that was raised the prior school year, but using the new property values after adjusting for new construction. The total millage to be levied is more than the rollback rate by 2.06%. The required local effort, or RLE, millage rate to be levied is more than the rollback rate by 0.02%.
This is a public hearing. Does anyone wish to address the board concerning this increase?
Actually, I want to comment on the process. I went on the website yesterday. There was nothing there except links to the HTML pages that were not explanatory of the process or anything else. I went and looked at the links that are on that page that are referenced, and a lot of the links weren't populated. The only thing you could find was a memo that went back in July that explained this, okay? Now, I know we have now a new CFO, and I just want to say bluntly, I've been coming to these meetings as a taxpayer advocate and fiscal watchdog blogger for 12 years now, and that almost that entire time the prior CFO operated with intentional obfuscation. Okay, that is my opinion as someone who's worked in Fortune 500 companies. And I would hope that changes, because it didn't change this time. There wasn't an attachment or anything for either the workshop or this until today. And by the way, kudos on this study here. That's good progress. But I think that you need to start looking at this as an external user, and anybody who maybe is from a business that wants to locate in this area. If they were to go and to try and understand your budget, they can't, because all I've got is no overall explanation. They go in and the links aren't all populated. There was no overview for this specific meeting here. She just read some of it, but that wasn't on the website. There was nothing to explain the process or anything, and yet this is the final point where you make the decision about the budget and the millage rate. And I don't think that's good transparency. I don't think that's good politics. And I would hope that when one of these days when Ms. Cornegay gets time, you can have some staff look at this from the perspective of the outside public, and especially all the financial transactions and the reports, because they have always been, I think that's part of the problem about these graphs that you just saw, is that a lot of it was just buried. And we don't know, we didn't get any top level explanations like that. We got a lot of gobbledygook, and well, it's on the website. And then at one time, about a year ago, when I looked, a lot of the stuff on the website was out of date and not updated. I haven't looked at that part yet either. But I think that there needs to be an entire makeover on the attitude and the approach of the financial department in providing transparency and openness to external watchers. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for your comments. Certainly, I know that a lot of work did go behind the scenes in this budget, and we should make a good effort to make sure that transparency is noted and make that available for others. So I appreciate your feedback as an external user. I think you've got.
I recommend that the board adopt Resolution 2017-05, determining tentative millages to be levied for the fiscal year 2017-2018. Included are required local effort, including prior period funding adjustment millage of 4.355 mils, basic discretionary of 0.748 mils, and capital outlay millage of 1.500 mils, for a total of 6.063 mils. The revenues generated by this total levy: general operating, $103,432,828; Capital outlay, $30,403,536, for a total of $133,836,364.
May I have a motion on the superintendent's recommendation that the board approve Resolution 2017-05, determining final millages to be levied for the fiscal year 2017-18, as supported by FLDOE Form ESE 524.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Bill and a second by Stephanie. This is a public hearing. Does anyone wish to address the board concerning the millages? Seeing none, board members, any discussion? All right, let's put it to a vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. That carries unanimously 5-0. Superintendent?
I recommend that the board approve Resolution 2017-06, adopting the final budget for the 2017-2018 fiscal year in the amount of $584,437,306, as supported by FLDOE Form ESE 139-, it's a district summary budget.
May I have a motion on the superintendent's recommendation that the board approve Resolution 2017-06, adopting the final budget for the 2017-18 fiscal year in the amount of $584,437,306, as supported by FLDOE Form ESE 139, District Summary Budget.
So moved.
Motion by Bill and a second by Christie. This is a public hearing. Does anyone wish to address the board concerning the tentative budget? I don't see anybody coming forward. Board, do you have any discussion before we vote? All right. Now let's put it to a vote. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. That one carries 5-0.
This concludes the required action for the final public hearing on the 2017-2018 final millage rates and the budget for Lake County Schools. All required documents will be transmitted to the Florida Department of Education, the Florida Department of Revenue, and the Lake County Tax Collector's Office as required. I imagine board members will defer any other comments to the meeting that follows this one. So seeing no objections to adjourning, we are adjourned.